Okay, now you could press so that these flying geese go in, but I think you're going to be happier if you press open. And I used to not press a seam open very much, but I do it now just pretty much all the time. I don't have to worry about, okay, is this seam need to go this way and that other one needs to go that way. If it's flat, then it doesn't matter what's going to come up next to it. It's going to be ready to go. I don't use steam and starch. And of course, if you're working with a wool mat, you don't want to add any moisture. And I'm just pressing that seam. You don't see me going all over the block. I'm just pressing right there of what needs to happen. So there you can see what the back looks like.
Put it down. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Now also, I want you to notice how I didn't pin or anything, but look how the nose of that little flying goose is right smack at that seam where it's supposed to be. I love it when a plane comes together. Don't you guys love it? You know, before I started doing my quilts this way, it seemed like I was doing everything that everybody told me to do this, do that, pin here, pin there, starch that, stand on your head, hold your tongue just right, you know. And I went to all the work and I wasn't really getting results. And I thought, this has to be easier than what it is. And we're human, things are just going to happen. And we're working with a medium that, I mean, working with fabric and quilting is so different than any other medium. You know, jewelry, painting, clay, you know, whatever it is that you're doing has much more forgiveness than fabric.
Is your scrap 2-layer or 1?
I usually do at least 2 layers because it just feeds through the machine better. And I've got a whole little bowl over here by my sewing table that's got little pieces in it so that I can always have what I need. Now, if you were on our email list, you got an email to tell you about class today. And in that email, there were links to class.
All
and
3 links for all 3 sessions.
All 3 links for all 3 classes this morning, this afternoon, and tomorrow, Tuesday morning. And also there were fabric pages that talked about the fabric, which ones I'm using, what I recommend, the approximate amount, the approximate sizing, depending, you know, how many stars you decide to do.
And then the patterns on the website.
And then the patterns on the website, you can order the hard copy and get sent to you, or you can just do a PDF, which means it's instant. You get it, and you can either just look at it digitally, or you can print it out. So there you go. And that's especially nice for people who don't want to wait, or if you live out of the country, it's nice to be able to have that access to that pattern and not. Now here you can see how this is coming together, and it is just really looking scrumptious to me. I'm just over the moon with my colors and how they're reacting together and everything. So now,
Star over the moon, huh?
I am over the moon with Moonlight Star. Yes, I am. So now what we want to do is we want to make our, we already have our flying geese over there where they're all trimmed up. We did not cut them in half. And we're going to use those and the strip that's going to be our corners, which is our background. And we're going to start sewing those together next. So